watching Calf Kick Sports Podcast.
Good afternoon, folks, and thanks for joining us today. I am so excited to be joined by the one and only Stamp Fairtex. Stamp, how are you doing today?
I'm good and excited about fight.
That's absolutely awesome. We will talk about the fight, but we have more pressing issues that I know everybody wants to discuss. The real thing that everybody wants to know: do you prefer Lisa and Rose as solo artists, or do you think they're better in the group in BLACKPINK?
I love them as a group, but mainly I'm Lisa's fan club. So I love Lisa work and performances lately.
Oh yeah, that's absolutely agreeable. What other artists were you singing karaoke over during COVID?
Well, I'm not really singing at karaoke, but other than Blackpink, I like Jackson Wang.
These are great picks. These are all really good. And Stamp, another thing, we didn't get a lot of details on earlier last year. You were in a beauty contest. What was the situation there? What was the story around that?
It was like a fruit festival in my province, and my community would like select girls to compete in the beauty pageant. It's like quite casual, and I didn't really have anything to do at that time, so I was like, why not?
That's awesome. Thank you for answering. Okay, now you do have a fight coming up. You're going to be fighting Anissa Meksen January 13th, one fight night 6. Tell us, how's training coming along? How are the preparations, all that sort of stuff?
It has been a heavy training for me, both in MMA and also Muay Thai. For Muay Thai, I have been focusing on techniques, and for MMA, I have been focusing on takedown.
Oh, fantastic, fantastic. And then you are always very respectful before fights, but she's been throwing a lot of trash talk at you. How do you feel about having someone, trash talk you this much ahead of a fight?
I don't really feel anything in particular because actually everyone does this before facing me. So I'll just go and we will have a fight and we will see.
That's perfect. And then what's your prediction for the end of this fight?
I am absolutely winning this, and I will try the submission on the second round.
จะพยายาม submission เขาในยกที่ 2 ให้ได้ค่ะ
Awesome stuff. Awesome stuff. And you were doing a tour in the United States recently. How was the tour across the US, training with all the gyms there?
I love it, but it was also very exhausting. It was an exhausting trip, but yes, but I love it. It's my second time to the US, but it's also my first time to like go this long. I don't really have the chance to go outside of Thailand that much. So this is the great opportunity, and I have a great time learning about each city.
This is fantastic. It can be very intimidating for women to get into a gym. You, as a woman who's been in fight sport her whole life, what advice would you give to women who are struggling to join a kickboxing or Muay Thai or MMA class?
I want to tell them that working out is not intimidating. It's not something embarrassing, and it's good for you that you learn martial arts to basically protect yourself if something happens, and you have your life once. So if you want to do something, do it.
That's awesome to hear. And what does it mean to you knowing that where you are now, you are an inspiration for women and girls all across the world? What does that sound like to you? What does that mean to you?
I am very proud of that, and I feel like I have to be better every day. I have to be a good role model for everyone, and I want to keep improving myself.
มองเราเป็นไอดอลเสมอ แล้วก็จะต้องรู้สึกพัฒนาตัวเองให้มันมากขึ้นกว่าเดิมค่ะ
Wonderful stuff. And I want to talk about some of the other people in the atomweight division who have been calling you out or in the sphere. So I want to know your opinion on Ham Seo-hee.
She is a very good fighter. She's a challenging opponent, but as I have said, I feel like everyone try to talk to me, not in a good way. and I don't really care about it.
That's fair. And what about someone like Tiffany Teo, who's been rising through the ranks?
She's a good fighter, and she did a really great job at losing her weight. Her weight was 56, and she quickly lost her weight to 52. That was very challenging, and now her rank is on the 5th. She is also a very dangerous fighter.
Awesome stuff. And looking at the Muay Thai title, the MMA title, what's your timeline for earning a championship? Or how soon do you want to be fighting for a title in one?
จริง
It depends on Mr. Chatri, that when does he want to give me the opportunity for me to fight for the championship title. If he give me as soon as quickly, I would just be a champion as quickly.
Fantastic. And the main event coming up on January 13th, one fight night 6, Superbon versus Chingiz Allazov. What is your prediction in this fight?
Of course, I'm rooting for Superbon. He has trained very hard, and his fighting IQ is like great. So of course, I want him to win.
Absolutely, absolutely. Now, Snap, I understand you were a fan of Naruto. What other animes did you like?
I haven't been updating on newer animations. So right now, apart from Naruto, I'm also watching something like, the older animations like Inuyasha.
ยาฉะพวกเก่าๆอยู่แล้ว
Absolutely, absolutely. And I believe you were also a fan of the Twilight series and the Harry Potter series. Let me ask you, what is the better series of movies?
cannot sure
That's absolutely fair. Last question for you, and then we'll get you out of here. Hugely appreciate your time. How do you envision yourself maybe 5 years from now, 10 years from now? Where do you see yourself in your fighting career?
In 5 years, I think I will still be around. So hopefully I'll be having 3 of my titles and also still defending the titles. And in 10 years, by that time, I would be 35. So 2 ways, either I'll be the trainer in other country, hopefully, or I'll just do some gardening and like not really be in the martial arts circle.
Awesome. Absolutely. Hey, that is fantastic. Okay. Thank you so much for your time, Snap Fairtex. Best of luck in the upcoming fight. And last word goes to you. Shout out who you need to shout out, any sponsors, anyone you need to thank, anything like that. But please go ahead. Talk us on out of here.
I would like to thank One Championship for setting me up for this history of the martial art, because it's mixed rules, so it's kind of like making a history of the women martial arts. And also, I would like to ask everyone to please support me. I will go 100% in this fight. So we will see you guys.
Thank you so much, Sam.